A bad sub means they're either doing shoddy work, right, low standards, or they're just not showing up. And there was plenty of times they're just like, where are you?
I want to get into subs and builders. And I don't want to hit on this too much. There's a few things I want to say on subs. You have bad subs, and then you have good subs who have bad situations. They're either small, they've overbid themselves, they've overstretched themselves, and you know they're a good sub. You know they're out there trying to bust their tail. There's ways to deal with bad subs. You start with the phone calls, the text messages, the emails. You move it up the chain of command. You try to get to somebody who's going to be more in line with the shape of the company, so to speak, how they want their image to be as opposed to the guy in the field doing the work. And then if all else breaks down, you grab a belt sander and you sand you sand 8 pillars. You know, that's what I'm breaking down to is sometimes the builder has to just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this work because either the sub can't get to it, the sub doesn't want to get to it, but it needs to be done. So, and knowing the difference between a bad sub, which is, you'll be able to tell the difference. The good subs, they're working their butt off. They're trying to get out there and do everything they can. Our HVAC would be a good example. He's a little small for the project. He gave us a great price. And so for him, I installed every one of the cassettes into the ceiling. I did that of my own volition. I didn't ask anyone to pay me for it. And so, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes your builder might have to do the work, and he might not. You know, it might come to the point where he says, no, you're just going to have to pay for this extra work. That's where the scope comes in. If it's in the scope, he needs to make it happen. So know the difference between a bad sub and a good sub.
You know, most our subs, I would say we're kind of in the middle to good. And there was probably, what, 3 subs that were real bad.
Yes.
The fire people were real bad. The cabinet people were real bad. Was there anybody else that was real bad?
Not horrible, but like the framers were not willing to step. I mean, they were like, I guess, and some of that was a bid review, not understanding their scope 100%. But yeah, they were wanting to be pretty tight on their stuff. And working with their guys in the field, for me, was probably the hardest sub to work with besides the fire guys. They were pretty tough to work with sometimes.
So I guess a bad sub means they're either doing shoddy work, right, low standards, or they're just not showing up. And there was plenty of times they're just like, where are you, right? Like, how many times, I mean, every morning I'm asking you, hey, who's here? Who's coming? What's going on today, right? And it's like, this is part of your job, on the site, just
showing up. My job, yes.
Babysitting,
absolutely.
right? Like,
it's a babysitting job. And I would like to pull back from the framer and say painter. That's okay. I should have went straight to painter because they even to this minute, they've got 2 people out there doing our punch out. So, and I've got like 5,000 pieces of tape on the wall. So yeah, it would be the painters. And again, knowing the difference between a bad sub and a good sub is it's something that you'll learn, that your builder should know. And he's going to want to fill in for the good guys. And just like I wanted to, so.
Yeah. But here's the thing. It's like, you don't really know until they get out there.
That's right.
It's not just because they were the lowest bid, now they're a bad sub. That's not actually the case. It doesn't mean you're the highest bid and you're a bad sub or anywhere in between. A lot of it's like reputation. You're relying on your builder to know and have these relationships. But even so, like our builder, he uses a lot of these same people. He continues to use them, and they crap the bed on our job, and he doesn't care. Like, he's just going to keep using them, right? He knows them. He has relationships with them.
He gets his pricing. That's what it is for him. He gets his pricing, guys. And that's going to be for a lot of guys. So, yeah, it's the pricing in the end for the GC. There's like a triangle of death. You can have quality, you can have price, or you can have speed. You can hit 2 or 3 of those things usually. And GCs are always trying to hit the speed and the price. So quality falls to the guy in the field to make sure that the work is there. So